everyone, welcome back. It's Bautran here. So I thought I would do a video on all the orchids that are in spike or in bloom. I have not done that video in like 2 months or so, but I thought I would do it because it's getting warmer now, and that means that I have a ton of orchids in spike and in bloom. So let's just start over on this side. There is my twinkle here that is actually finishing its bloom. It's almost done. And I have my Miltoniopsis, my trusty one that is always in bloom, and I'm pretty sure it's making more buds as we speak, even if that one is dropping. I have some of my coconut orchids that are not doing that well, and I think it's because they're fairly new and they're just still adjusting to my environment. Here is my my Masai Splash, I believe, and this one has 3 flower spike. This is the main one, and there's the middle one and the smallest one. This is the 3rd one that came out, and it's really gorgeous. I was really surprised because that is 3 flower spikes on one single bulb that you see there. Up top, I do have quite a bit in spike. Let's see, so my Marfitch Howard's Dream has 2 flower spikes. Over there, you can see, and another one hidden inside. I have some, probably about 50% of my orchids are in spike or in bloom right now, which is really exciting. So here's another Noid that is in spike. It just finished blooming a few months ago, and I have some more over here. This one is also in spike. That is a spike right there. So a lot of my no ID Oncidiums are spiking. There's another spike right there. Let's see, I recently repotted this one and this one, so most likely they will not be in spike, but I do believe this one is a Sherry Baby. I cannot remember what it is. I lost the tag for it, and it has 3 spikes that I can see. So moving on, my dad's lily is actually putting out new leaves. So it was dormant and he thought it was dead for a while, but it's putting out new leaves, and the water is pretty nasty. Let's see, so my Cymbidium, this one I showed you guys a while back, I believe, and this one is almost done with its bloom. This one is starting to open, and this one is still in bud, and it's pretty big. So I'm going to divide this at some point. There's my green Cymbidium. It's still a baby, so it's not going to be in bloom until like maybe next year or so. Here are my newly acquired Bromeliads. They aren't doing much. They are losing their buds, or I'm sorry, their flowers. And this one is probably going to be the first to go. These were at a discount, so they were previously bloomed plants. I have more of my Cymbidiums over here. So this one, I don't think I've shown you guys this one, but I'm not sure. This one just opened about a few weeks ago, and this one is a white one. I've been looking for a white one for a while, and I was really excited to get it. It opens up like all the way, so you can see that the flower opens up all the way, as opposed to some of these that are just open part way, and that's just how they are. I have another Cymbidium here. This one is very similar to a lot of the species. It's also fragrant. It doesn't have a name though, but it is a smaller type of Cymbidium. The bulbs are smaller, the leaves are smaller, and the flowers, the sepals and petals are smaller, but it is fragrant. Next up, just this Cymbidium that has been in bloom for a very long time, and it is a light pink There's not much to say about it. It's really gorgeous. I love all my Cymbidiums. They do really well in my environment. So these are not in bloom. These are my mom's plumeria. Sorry, I have to charge my phone. There it goes. So my mom's plumerias are doing a lot better than mine, mostly because my mom has like 5 green thumbs and I only have maybe 1. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I expect them to bloom faster than mine. Mine are not doing so well. And here I have my Masai Red over there that is almost done blooming, and my gosh, I can never remember what this one is called. LC Big Time GL number 9. I finally made a little tag for it. It is incredibly fragrant. This is one of my favorite Camellia Alliance. It's very, very, very fragrant, and it smells like roses or lemon verbena. Okay, so this is my very pathetic looking fowl that's got 2 spikes. So I have a problem with my fowls most of the time. They are, ow, my head is hitting something. They just do not do that well when it gets cold, and that is the problem with my fowls. So, and another problem would be that when I water them, I have to water early in the morning before I go to work, and it is freezing early in the morning because I work so freaking early, and when I come home it's like so freaking late. So there goes that. So I'm always watering with really cold water that essentially just kill them off. But I have a lot of spikes on my fowls. So this one has 3 spikes. Not to say that they're thriving, because they're definitely not, but they are spiking. Most of my fowls are spiking. I'm not going to go through every single one of them because that would be insane. But yeah, just so many of them are spiking. It's ridiculous. I was really surprised because they are just not thriving. They're not amazingly beautiful. I mean, look at these leaves. I know that something's wrong because they suffer the cold and everything. So yeah, no need to point it out, but yeah, you can see that the leaves are not the way that they should be. But so many freaking spikes, I don't know what's going on. And I have more up here that are spiking. I did a log of all my orchids, and I posted it on my Facebook page and also on the water culture group. I have, I think now, I would say like 74 Phalaenopsis, which is insane. So next up, you would not believe this, but I only have 1 Massavelia, and I guess the cold really did it a good job, because I have 2 flower spikes, and this one is developed pretty far along already. It's going to open any minute now, and I'm really excited because I bought it only a few months ago in October in spike, and then it dropped all of its flowers. It bloomed, dropped all of its flowers, and now it's spiking again. This one, I did a recent video on it. I just recently purchased it. I don't know if I was able to upload that video or not, so I'll have to do that. And this one is just really pretty. I have something similar to it, but it's not the purple, I'm sorry, the magenta pink. And when I saw this only for $8, I thought I would just grab it. So a lot of people have been asking me to do a video on this particular orchid, and this is the one with all the mealybugs. I did a video on it, on how to repot it and everything, and it is doing extremely well, except for the fact that I think it actually has 2 gigantic new leaves. So this is the old leaf. That's that funky leaf. And then these are the two new leaves. You can see that it's grown a little bit weirdly in its directions because I think that's just how I had I had it placed, and I wasn't sure where to go in terms of the sun. But it's really, really healthy. I mean, look at those roots. And these leaves are really great, except it has no spike. Can you believe that? So this one looks great, and I expected a spike, but I have no spike. Whereas that pathetic looking one over there, the one that looks like it's about to die, has 2 spikes. So I don't know what's going on. So moving on, some more spikes in there. I have a lot of phals that are in spike. And my mom gave me this dendrobium, this Aussie den, and it is, I did not expect this because I got it probably at the beginning of the year, maybe in March or so, or April. And I actually kept watering it because it just, I felt like it needed more energy because the person who gave it to my mom cut off the orchid without any roots, and I wasn't sure if it's going to survive, but it has some flower spikes actually. I think it's going to be pink. You can already tell it's going to be pink. Hopefully it's not the same pink that I have on my other ones. And looky here, these are the seedlings I got from the San Francisco Orchid Expo last year, and they are doing really well. I did kill 2 of these, so I only have 3 left, but these are doing extremely well now. They're at a point where they can pretty much take care of themselves. So